Started the video over. I'm adding another part to this because it shut off on me. I bumped a button. This video thing's going to be kind of choppy. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to upload the one and then follow it up with the other part to it. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm running into technological issues. Um, I don't know. It's been rough going with the recording of videos and things like that. There's been a lot of videos that I've recorded that have gotten lost, uh, which doesn't change what I said and how I feel, and doesn't change the things I covered in each video. Didn't do magic this weekend. Everybody else that was playing, except for my son and I, Daniel Schizo, we Danny and I played a game. He played Angels and I played Blue, and yeah, that I won. But it was close there for a while. Um, Comes down to when you got the right cards at the right time, then the game changes. Uh, and it's basically you can take really two evenly matched decks, and it comes up to basically luck of the draw. If you have what you need at that time, then you're able to play it. I've never been one to think that I've made an unstoppable deck, or I've made a deck that's impossible to beat. I've never had that kind of egotism, and some people do. I'm unstoppable, but that's not true. There is ways around everything, and you know, it's amazing that you can put together decks that you think are amazing when it comes to Magic, and then when you play them, you find out, oh wow, it's got a lot of glitches. Or you might think, oh wow, this person always beats me with when they play this deck, and if they know I'm going to play this deck, then all they got to do is play that counter deck. And that's true. That's absolutely true. There are decks out there that are exactly like that are really weak to certain things, and then there are other decks out there that you just couldn't win with them even on the best day. It doesn't matter what you play against or what you do. But I've come up with, and it wasn't just me; it was a couple other people. We put together this blue deck, and at one time I had this blue deck all put together, and it was like about almost 500 cards in it, and that's huge. That's huge. I went through and I revamped it and revamped it and revamped it, and I'm not done fixing it. Right now I have 4 blue decks, and there's about 100 cards in each one of them, and they all play quite similar. They might have a little bit more leaning towards one direction or the other, but they all play quite similar. They're not all like spell canceling ones. They're not all returning creatures back to hand. They're not all just direct damage. Some of them are infect counters. Some of them are lean more towards the milling of other cards. Milling. What I mean by milling is getting rid of cards in people's hands and in their library, sending them to the graveyard. There's when it comes to the decks I put together, I try to keep a balance to where you can utilize cards that are sent to your graveyard, or you can utilize cards that are other people have in play, or utilizing cards that they have that you know um, enchantments, or because when you're playing against somebody, you want to have a little bit of versatility. Uh, you don't want to lean all to one direction or another. And that's kind of the way I play cards, but it's also kind of the way I try to live life, too. I try to live my life in a balance, too. All work, no play. Or all play, no work. I don't spend a ton of time with my friends because my friends are important to me, don't get me wrong. But my family's been there from the beginning. So, and my family will be there as long as I'm alive. And certain members of my family might come and go, but, it's one of those things that friends, I don't have the same friends I had when I went to school. I don't have any friends I had when I was in elementary school, junior high, or high school. I still know people. I still don't really consider them a friend because it's not like we go and we hang out and we do a bunch of stuff. So, and they got their thing, I got my thing, with my family. Some of them spend time with their job, trying to make a living to support their family. Some people are out on the road a lot, traveling. That's part of their job. And, so I don't spend a lot of time with my friends, maybe one day out of the week for about 4 or 5 hours, if that, every one day out of the week. And this past weekend, it was Saturday, we helped my daughter move. And that was pretty much the way I spent time with my friends. They were actually helping me out with my daughter. And, my family was there too, helping too. So it was kind of nice to see that my friends came together, not to help me out necessarily, but to help my daughter out. To me, those are good quality friends that and you can, depend on how you look at it, whether it was me or my daughter or whatever, or why ever they decided to help. But it was nice. It was a very nice gesture. And I've helped them out too. Believe it or not, I've actually helped them move too. Although I didn't throw it in their face. I didn't say, yo, man, I went and helped you. Why don't you come help me out? You know what I mean? They're good people. They went out of their way. Today we couldn't get together because they had family things going on. My one of my friends had his daughter. Her birthday was today, and it was a family get together thing. And we didn't get involved with it because my family's pretty big. There's 7 kids and that, and a grandson, and my wife and I. You're talking what, 10 people? Yeah, to have 10 people descend upon a private function like that, yeah, it's a lot of people. And it's not that we don't think less of them, or we didn't want to be there. We just didn't want to put that kind of extra burden on them. Now, my other friend, he who I play Magic with, also, he has a family coming in, and actually it's like his girlfriend's family coming in, and they've been spending some time together and that kind of thing, so they weren't able to come and spend a lot of time together. And they're celebrating his birthday too, so yeah, it's and then they were going to be going out of town. So so it's one of those things. They had their own lives, their own situations they were dealing with. So it was kind of nice to have those people get together yesterday with me and help out in my time of need, in my daughter's time of need. And so yeah, the meaning of friendship. My meaning of friendship has changed a lot through the years. It's not just somebody I hang out and party with. It's a little bit more than that, and maybe that's why I don't have the same friends I did when I was growing up. Because a lot of those people that I grew up with either never grew up, never changed their point of view on life. Maybe it's me and my beliefs and my philosophies. I don't know. And I'm not here to criticize or condemn. I just know that we're not friends anymore. And they do their thing, I do my thing. And it's not like I wish any ill towards them. But, it's their life. Do what you want. But yeah, I suppose I'm going to call this quits now, since how this is the second part of this video. And you guys have a good one, all right? And I hope to release another video before the end of the day, because I'm going to be taking my mom to work, and I'll let you know how that goes. And I might try to get a little Pokemon Go then, and I can tell you what happens. And good news, double XP day still. Legendary battles are still going on for those of you that are into that, and I'm still at level 38, by the way, halfway to level 39. And yeah, I'm still in some gyms, and yeah, it's my items are low, but you know, that's to be expected. You guys have a good one, and I will talk to you later. All things considering. Bye for now. Oh, don't forget, you got to set your clocks ahead today, too, for those of you that live in another area. Um, Here in the Midwest, we have to move our clocks forward. So instead of being 7 o'clock, it'll be 8 o'clock. You see what I'm saying? So don't forget to change your clock so you're not late for work tomorrow or school. And have a good one. Bye for now.